There's storm clouds ahead, sir!
Hey, if it like YouTube? Well, it's not a good episode this one, I'm afraid. This last wee while I've not been able to do anything on the tank. As you can see, it's looking in a sorry state. Lots of diatom algae, got cyanobacteria kicking in as well. But I just physically I'm not able to do anything on the tank. I did, like on the I think a couple of episodes ago, I did do a water change and everything, but that absolutely wrecked me for a few days, as I said before. So I'm just not taking that risk again. So the tank's just having to run itself, and it is looking in a sorry state. I mean, the glass is muggy, and I mean, alright, it's just a case of getting a magnet and cleaning the glass, but I just can't even do that just now. Been quite sore, so I'm just going to leave it, and then hopefully maybe in another 5 days or so I'm going to be in a better place to be able to actually do some maintenance on the tank without actually causing myself any more harm. So yeah, as you can see, it's looking pretty bad. The fish are fine, they're doing really well, no problems there. Most of the corals are okay. However, I did have a little problem. I have been able to keep up with the auto top off, so I've been managing to keep that topped up. However, I just made a catastrophic mistake, and I'm absolutely kicking myself. What I did was, instead of filling the tank, the auto top off tank, with RO water, I topped it up with more lime water, and then that was nearly used up, so I topped it up again. But I think there was maybe like 2 or 3 times where I thought I was actually topping up with RO water. I was actually topping up the ATO with more lime water, so it's just ended up with like a super concentrated lime water, and that's been getting put into the tank. And as a result, today I've just noticed a couple of my corals bleaching. So here you can see this is the first victim of my stupidity. It started to bleach, the bottom of it's completely dead. And the other one that's dying is this millipora at the top here. It's hard to tell with the lights, but yeah, all the colours just disappearing and it's bleaching. I think it's pretty much knackered. So as soon as I seen this, I thought, what the hell? So I tested the water, and my KH is actually sitting above 10, which is just unbelievable. So, and I'm in no physical state to be able to rectify the situation with a water change or that. So the only thing I can do is I've shut off the auto top off, and I'll get my son to give me a hand to get that emptied out, and then we'll fill it up with just RO water. The next thing that I'm going to do is I've added a little bit of calcium, because obviously you put calcium, it kind of drops your alkalinity. You put alkalinity, it drops your calcium. So I've added a bit of calcium, so that's dropped it a little bit, I assume. I'm not tested it again, but apart from that, I'm just going to have to just leave it, and let it just do its thing. I can't physically do anything about it. It's really stupid. So lesson learned is I'm not going to actually prepare. It's because of the whole situation I'm in just now with my bloody ribs. I'm so annoyed. If I wasn't in this situation, this wouldn't have happened. but my head's nae working straight. I can't concentrate straight. My head's nae in the game. I'm nae physically able to do anything. It's so frustrating. And to try and help myself out, I'd made a few batches of lime water and then stored it in airtight containers. But I'd also had RO water in the exact same type of containers. And a stupid thing like just forgetting to stick a little label on it or write on it RO, and you know what I mean. I'm absolutely raging with myself. But anyway, what's done is done. There's nothing I can do about it. So lesson learned is just now I'm just not even going to bother preparing lime water for myself. I'll just make it as and when it is required, like I was normally doing anyway, and I had no problems. It's just because of what's happened to me. I was trying to help myself out, you know what I mean, but it's just a disaster. So by the end of this week, I suspect there could be a lot more casualties. There could be a lot more SPS deaths in the tank. I'll just have to wait and see. But I think in the future, maybe next month or whatever, I'll maybe actually invest in a dozer, and I think it's maybe time just to get a dosing unit and start dosing these elements separately, and then at least then, if I do have an accident and I'm incapable of looking after the tank, it's just a case of keeping an eye on the dosing containers and making sure there's plenty of fluids in them. And then this problem's not going to happen again. But there's nothing I can do about it. It's happened. It sucks. So it's not a good time on Dead Man's Chest at the minute. I'm pretty upset with myself, to be honest. But hey, there's nothing I could do. So that's it for this episode. I just thought I'd let you know. Like you know, with me from the start, I'm a reefer that shows you the bad as well as the good. I didn't just display a happy-go-lucky, thriving reef tank all the time. You know what I mean? I share I'm only human. I make mistakes the same as everyone else, and I'm the first to put my hand up. And I've certainly made a catastrophic mistake here. So, yeah, never mind. Okay, I'll leave it there. Hopefully the next episode that comes up after this is going to be a lot better, but we'll see. Right, thank you for watching, and till next time, bye bye.